Hi, welcome. I'm LifeAndBeth and welcome to my Sims channel. It's full of chaos, fun, and big builds, I would like to say. I've been wanting to do this channel properly for a while. We started briefly last year, but we're going full force. So if you like big builds, you like chaos, you like fun, you're probably in the right place. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Kirby themed apartment build. This was a lot of fun. I like to have a central topic for what I'm building. So as you can see, I love Kirby. These are actually got for my birthday and they're super fluffy and super cute, and they are from my wonderful Twitch community who I absolutely adore. And yeah, it's part of the reason that I'm doing a Kirby themed apartment, so that's what we're gonna do today. Think of it as a rental. I wanted this to be so we don't knock down walls, we don't rearrange rooms. I'm using an apartment that already exists in the world, and we're doing it so that our sim, she's zhuzhed it up. She's given it its best Kirby themed life. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you like it, and obviously if you want more themed builds, let me know. But let's get into the build, shall we? And here we go. Right, let's figure this out. So here we go. Right, let's find the apartment. Let's get cracking. So, as I mentioned, oh, here's the lovely sim. I'm going to show you how we build her later. Here is the apartment though. So this is where we're starting. You see, it was one of the super colorful ones. It's in San Myshuno. It's got this weird little door thing, which we do end up scrapping. That's the only wall I do end up scrapping. But this is the layout. And we're not changing any of the layout here. What you see is what we get, and it's gonna be how we decorate it, which is how it's gonna be a Kirby themed masterpiece, which is very exciting. So looking at it though, like you would think that this area right here would be where the living room goes, but I end up wanting to do something a little bit more open plan with the kitchen, which we will get into. And trying to find the right shade of pink Kirby was very difficult. I spent way too long trying to find the correct wallpaper, the correct shade of pink and patterns, but we got there in the end. It's not this one, just spoiler alert, it's not this one. I got distracted by doors. I do this a lot. I end up going, oh, I'll try and do that. And then I'm like, you know what will really help me choose a wall color? It's choosing the doors. So, because it's a rental, the doors, I want them to look a little bit banged up, like they've been here a long time. But what we end up doing is go for doors that look like she's decorated them, but in like kind of a renter-friendly way. So this is the door. You see it's got like some tape on it, it's got doodles. It's just cute and believable enough that it could be a rental door. I end up falling in love with it. I know here it looks like I'm in an R and a lot. The pink one sold me. That pink one there sold me when it comes to this Kirby door. But I end up doing that all over the apartment, and I think it ends up looking really cute. Again, renter friendly. That's what we want. We want it to look like actually someone is here, they want to decorate, but they still want their deposit back at the end of the tenancy. I do change the floors. I make them look like a rental because at the moment they were beautifully decorated with whoever was living here previously. So we make it look a little bit more beaten up, a little bit more shabby chic. I end up extending that kitchen out one tile, as you saw there, just to tie it in a little bit better. Obviously pink cabinets, it's Kirby. Pink cabinets all the way. I love these ones. These are from the country kit, I believe. They're like shabby chic, they're a little bit distressed, they're super cute in the perfect shade of pink. And the Smeg fridge as well. I put a Smeg fridge in every build if I can, because I just think it's beautiful and I really want a Smeg fridge. If anyone, Smeg, just hit me up. I think they're stunning. I love like retro appliances and that. So that was a win for me. Here I am just faffing about the cabinets at the top. Decided to go purple. I didn't want it all to be pink. There is going to be so much pink in this apartment. So it's like, let's add a different color. Let's add some purples because we're still in that pastel family, you know? So I still think it's cute enough. I think it's adorable. I do think I ended up changing the wall color back there. Right, I know I got rid of the wall and I said we weren't getting rid of walls. That wall does go back in. I haven't lied to you, I promise. I end up having a paddy trying to figure out where the fridge should go. And then we came up with this really cool idea of having an island in where this wall was. So originally that wall, it had a big window. I don't know if you saw at the very start before we started speeding through. Had a big window there. So technically all we've done is remove the window, but we've kept that hole in the wall. But it just means that like you've got more of an open plan sociable area, which is really cute. So while you're cooking, your friends can be chilling in the living room section, like just a lot more sociable. Who I feel like that is who our sim is. She's very sociable when people are around her. It's very small but cozy and intimate. So add some beams in, make it look a little bit more intentional here. Obviously the pink cabinets shining through because they are stunning. Maybe I do keep this wallpaper, by the way. I thought I got rid of this wallpaper, but apparently I keep it, which I'm not mad at. It's stunning. Love it. This is me freaking out how to try and put a spandrel in. I'm still new to The Sims, so I'm still learning things. So every day is a learning day when it comes to Sims for me. If you have easier ways of doing things, please let me know in the comments. Like, I appreciate a learning opportunity, but this is the way I did it. It was a very long, convoluted way, but it looks pretty in pink. We've got the pink and the white. We've got the washing now back there as well, the washing machine, tumble dryer, just some utilities, which I thought would be cute. This girl, I think she brought all her own appliances. Obviously a dodgy sink, it's a rental, get the dodgy sink in there. A beautiful pink coffee machine. As the Sims, this Sim in particular, she's a Kirby streamer. The girl needed her coffee, all right? Who am I to deprive her of her coffee? She also has a dog, she has a corgi, I have corgis, but she also has a dog called Kirby. So we made sure we put a little pink pet bowl down there as well. Again, if you want to see me make this Sim and her lovely pet corgi called Kirby, there is another video for that where you can see all that. Clutter is where I shine as well. Anyone who does a build and does it minimal, I applaud you. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how you do it. I am a more is more kind of gal. I think no surface should be left untouched. More is more. Just keep chucking the clutter on. The more clutter kits, I can't speak today. The more clutter kits that come out, the better in my opinion. Like I thrive on it. I thrive. Right, we're working on this little utility section now, which I would actually love this. I don't know about anyone else, but my washer and dryer is the most inconveniently placed thing in my house. So this would be adorable, just stacked up on top of each other with all your like little scent boosters there. I think it'd be really cute. So as you see, this is what I'm planning on being the living room. I spent a little bit of time trying to choose chairs. The chairs we do pick are stunning. They're Kirby themed chairs, I'm telling you now. We went this beautiful yellow one to remind us of the star from Kirby. It makes sense, but then, wait for it. There's a much better chair coming along. There you go, there's the chair. There's my Kirby chair. It's round and chunky like a Kirby. It's the right shade of pink. I love it. Then we move on to the living room. Now, I went back and forth with how big to make this sofa. I wanted like a real nice big window sofa so you could sit there, curl up with a good book and your pup and look out at the view of San Myshuno. And I think it turned out really pretty, and it's in such a pretty shade of pink. I've never been a pink girly until I started falling in love with Kirby. Then everything changed. I'm like pink everything. I'm pink through and through. So in order to now make this a reading corner, we do the little library cart, we size it down a little bit, but I was like, oh, it just soothes my soul. I feel like it fits perfectly. Here's a little angle as well. If you were sat here reading your book, this is the view you've got. Imagine like the rain pouring down on those windows while you're curled up with a good book. The pups warming your little tootsies. I would love it. Here, this was a great shout actually. This was from my community in the chat. They suggested adding some like blankets and stuff to make it look like, you know, if you want to wrap up and stuff, like get cozy on the sofa. And we ended up tucking those under the sofa just to make it look a little bit more lived in. I think I had a pillow as well, just to make it look cute and cozy, which I really like because I am that girl who will be there either with my hoodie or a ton of blankets and me and the dogs, and I'm not ashamed to say it. The extra pillow, I think the pillow is more like if you were to have someone stay over potentially, but this whole area it's just very cute. And then you've got the big curved lamp plants. I'm a plant girl through and through as well. The more plants the better. If you don't have the blooming plants kit, what you're playing at? It's one of my favorites. So we've got a little TV here. So I've done this TV on the wall so you can rotate it. Depending if you're in the kitchen or on the sofa, Depending on however you want to view it, it's a TV that can adjust to your angles, and we love that. What next? What am I looking for right now? I spent so long in these builds. I'm like, wait, what was I doing? Oh, the egg rug. I would have this rug myself. I love it. I love it. Obviously more clutter. If there is a wall spare, I'm gonna fill it, and you know it. I went very dog themed on this because I'm obsessed with my dog. I feel like anyone who has a dog is kind of obsessed with their dog. So I was like, she's bound to have stuff on the walls. Why the hell not? The Plumbella kit as well. Oh, beautiful. Perfect for a Kirby themed build. Perfect for a Kirby themed build. Little flamingo there. Just more pink. What more could you want other than more pink? Right, the living room. Now, I spend so long trying to find the correct furnishings to put in a build, but then sometimes you get items like this, which are just the perfect shades of pink, and I guess they look like they've been done by hand. Like, it looks like that the sim who lives here, she might have decorated this table herself, which I really love. We have the corkboard above the TV of just like little memories and things that mean a lot to her. That's the way I feel, that this sim is very sentimental, and she holds on to all her clutter. I'm projecting. I'm the sim, I think, at this point. I built this apartment for myself, okay? If I was to move to a big city and had unlimited funds and could decorate any way I want, I think this is where I would live. You can see all my, don't pay any attention to the furniture in the corner, okay? It's my build process. I chuck furniture down that I think I want to use in a build, and then I come back to it eventually. But it's all fine. All right, this was another cute little reading nook because I wasn't sure what to put here. I was like, do we just have it as a bookshelf? But we've already got a little book cart by the window in the sofa. So this ended up being a really cute, I guess, more plant corner. Because if you're a plant mum like me, you'll like that as well. You need a place to put all your plants. So that's what this ends up being. Again, this is the first time I've ever used this Plumbella tile table. I've never used this before. I normally hate it. It's the one item out of that pack that I despise, but I pushed myself to use something different. We went with orange as in like the Waddle Dees as well to keep it tied in with Kirby, and I think it worked really well. The pinks, the oranges, they all clash with like a little pop of yellow as well. It's quite sweet. And obviously lots of green from the plants. I do a lot of spinning around. I do apologize as well. I'm like, are these plants where they should be? Does it look good? I'm always very unsure when I'm building till it all starts to come together like this. Oh, succulents as well. Also, if it comes in a fun pot, I want it. That's my rule for decorating my own house as well. If it comes in like a fun, quirky, novelty kind of pot, I want it. So this one especially, like, it comes in a pink version as well. I just got rid of it, but I think we end up using it somewhere else in the build. Obviously a dog bed as well. You can never have too many dog beds around your house. I think the dogs have more beds. Well, obviously they have more beds than I do. They've got them all over the house just in case they want to snuggle near me. Not that they use them, because they just want to snuggle on me, which I'm not mad at. Especially in winter, they're great like little hot water bottles. More pastels. Yes, pastel shelves and clutter. If this is speaking to you, please let me know, because I am very pro clutter, but I know a lot of people aren't. Which is fine. We're all entitled to our own way of decorating, but I think this might be a bit much in real life, potentially. For me though, I'm like, give me more. Obviously rugs. Little tie-dye, beautiful pastel color rug. Oh, okay, we're moving on. Bedroom. Don't worry, at the end I do give a full tour of this apartment as well. Bedroom. Again, a beautiful shade of pink for Kirby. Love that. Also, imagine having your bedroom this close to your kitchen. I would love that. I would love that so much. The Plumbella kit strikes again. Right, as soon as I thought of a Kirby build, this bed was first in my brain. I was like, this is going in no matter what. We will base the bedroom around this bed. It's cute. Oh, I changed the wallpaper. I didn't even see that I changed the wallpaper. Apologies. It's a little ombre. I like it. More pink furniture. I think I end up going a lot with furniture that looks like it's hand decorated. Like she's picked it up and collected it over time. It wasn't all just bought at the same time, which I think a lot of furniture, especially go IKEA, I love an IKEA trip, but a lot of this I wanted to look like she's got from odds and sods. She's upcycled it, and I just think it's really cute, and I think that's how a lot of it ends up, different shades of pink with like doodles on it and stuff. I just think it's cute. And this mirror, I think this was from the high school pack, which I love. The high school pack has some amazing build items. Oh, they're just stunning, they're gorgeous. Sorry, I spin this room around a lot. I get really frustrated trying to see this room. So the furniture moves a lot in here, but the end result, I think you will love it when it gets there. Little blind. I think this is the one room that we actually put curtains in, because I was like, the rest of it, if you have those huge windows, you want all the natural light, whereas the bedroom and the stream room actually are the only two rooms we end up putting blinds / curtains in. Which I think is fair, because when you're recording or something, you want consistent lighting, and when you want to sleep, if you're anything like me, I want blackout curtains. I want it to be pitch black so I can get the best sleep of my life. So that's why we end up doing that. The other two like main living spaces, they don't have curtains. I did try it and it just looked really weird, so we ended up not keeping it. More clutter! As you can see, yeah, this cabinet here, it looks like she painted it herself. Although it's not pink, it's white. It looks like something that she would have done herself, showing that artistic flair. I go through a lot of moving things around. More clutter. I just think no one lives in a pristine house. I certainly don't. And if you do, well, credit to you, teach me your ways. Because I'm not that person, and I don't think I could even aspire to be that person. I have clutter and junk everywhere, but it's sentimental to me, and that's what I feel like this girl is. Get a little bit of jewelry in there, notepads, because you never know when a good idea is gonna drop. Glasses, candles. Oh, I love a candle moment. A little fun lamp. Of course, more plants. You never have enough plants. If you're like me, you just spend ages watering them, but it's worth it. There's the pig pot. Right, I told you the piggy was coming back. There's your piggy. Do we want anything over the bed? Oh, beautiful. Again, just very collagey, collected over time. I think I ended up using, yeah, the wedding day story there, just this big pink heart. I just think she's all about love. It's all about love, having her own sentimental place. Little wash basket in there. We had to include a wash basket. I've included laundry, so I had to put the wash basket in there. Let's get a rug in as well. With those cloud lamps as well for the lampshades, I just think adds an extra little layer of whimsy in there, which is necessary. It's Kirby. It's Kirby. More is more. That's my motto. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Live your best more is more life. That's what I say. Oh, this swirly rug is cute. Do I end up keeping that? I'm not even sure. Oh, I do end up keeping it. It feels... Oh, no, I don't! I get rid of it! That was a roller coaster of emotion. Okay, bathroom. Obviously pink. So the way that I thought of the cabinets, I was like, okay, these are like those bathroom cabinet stickers you can put on to make it pink. Shower curtain would make sense to be pink. I toyed between two types of showers, but because we have a dog, we went with the one which has the bath in, so we can actually look after the dog as well. Little toilet. And then some rugs as well. Now the toilet is pink, and I don't know if there's a way that you can temporarily make your toilet a different color. That might be the only thing here that's not rental friendly. But I was like, it's make-believe. We can pretend that there's a spray or a porcelain paint thing. This is where someone was like, that actually exists. But again, more clutter. I was like, I just want it to look cute. I end up changing, yeah, there you go. I end up changing the tiles to look more renter friendly as well in there. Because they were too cool. They were too cool and quirky. And I was like, no, a dodgy apartment like this just wouldn't have that. Oh, we're onto the stream room. Now, the whole reason that I wanted to do this apartment as well is I hadn't built a stream room yet since the high school pack came out. And I really wanted to. So here I'm making like my own dream, like, little stream room, I guess. Looks a little bit similar to mine. That was intentional. But again, it's a lot of pink. It's not necessarily the best equipment. Like, she's doing this over time. It's what she loves to do. Again, like, the bookcase in the back isn't pink, so I wanted to sprinkle in different colors. It could have been an all pink build, but I think if we're going to do that, that'll be a challenge build in itself of just pink items. Whereas I like a little flourish of something else. We got the neon lights. We got that blind again that I was telling you about. We got some lighting, a tripod. Just all the key essentials, you know, all the key essentials. This is a really cute little area that we end up doing, just of like little bits of plants. Just plants and clutter, because that's what I have to the side of my room. Is it just makes me feel good seeing all like my prized little objects there, I guess. We added a big fluffy unicorn, because again, you guys saw earlier my big fluffy like Kirby's that I have as well. I'm a sucker for a plushie, and I don't care who knows it. Little corkboard. I like to think of a corkboard of like when she's thinking of stream ideas or something, she chucks them on there so she can like just refer back to them when she needs. Like, I think it would just be cute. Here's the bookcase. So this needed to be done well. Needed to have a lot of clutter, because this is the stream background. There's board games in there, there's other games, there's statues, there's plants, there's more lighting, and an old camera up there as well, and more plants. Like, if you're ever in doubt, add plants. It just brings life to a build, and I don't care. You can argue with me, but I am one of those people where I'm like, add plants, and it will look stunning, it will look gorgeous. Rugs again. You can never have enough rugs. It's so pretty. The Sims have really upped their game when it comes to things like rugs and soft furnishings. In my mind, I'm like, there is something for everything, and I am on board. I mean, it does mean I go through like 50 million options when I'm building something on stream. You're welcome, I cut most of it out for this. But on stream, it's about 3 hours of me choosing rugs, okay? Till we get the one that just, it speaks to my soul. The little flower grass rug, again, that's a high school rug. And again, I thought it worked really well for Kirby. I've been playing a lot of it. Is it Kirby in the Forgotten Lands? I'm playing a lot of that recently. That's why I wanted to do this build. And that little grassy rug, I was just like, yes, you are spectacular, you are perfect. Do you have to bloom the flowers for coins as you go across? Got a little cloud rug going in there. I think I actually make it pink in the end, because you know I'm a sucker for pink, and that's okay, we can like pink. But that's really cute. And of course another dog bed in there. You can never have too many dog beds, okay? Fight me. Another box of blankets and cushions. Yes, I'm all for it. A mirror. I think a mirror in every room is kind of a necessity. I love that. I hate having to walk to find a mirror around my house. Okay, so this, I didn't know what to do with this because we had already made the living room on the other side of the house with the kitchen. So the thought process was maybe we make this like a hobby section, so that you could do yoga, because what a view to do yoga looking out on as well. Like, you want to feel zen, you want to feel complete. We end up using these, I think these are high school little shelving units at the bottom to kind of make a fake windowsill. And then more places for plants and clutter, basically. Obviously pizza and the yoga mat as well. Because if you're going to do yoga, you might as well state why you want to do yoga so you can eat the pizza. Pizza's one of my favorite foods, and I just, anything. You can have anything on a pizza and it works. Name me something that you can't, and maybe I'll try it just to prove you wrong. More plants. I love that light in the corner, that ball light. Just looks like a giant Kirby. I mean, if you draw a face on it, it's Kirby, and I'm on board. More plants. Because obviously you have windows this side, you're gonna have more plants. And again, I didn't really want any, is it vases that matched. I want them all to look like they're collected over time, just while she's out and about. They're all just there, and I think it looks very cute, and it's very effective, adding just those lush greens in. Now this is where the hobby corner really starts. It goes through a few variations, but this is where I was like, this is where she does all her crafting. If she is not streaming, if she is not reading or cooking or playing with her dog, she's going to be crafting, whether that be sewing, whether that's like doing, I guess, flower arranging or something, I'm not sure, but crafting. I love a crafting project. So this is kind of what that section is. I feel like if you live alone and you have all this extra space, what else are you going to fill it with? So yeah, it becomes crafting, and I'm not mad at it. It gave me more reasons to put more clutter. I'm never mad at an excuse to put more clutter on here. Oh, this was me getting really annoyed trying to place a lamp on this desk. It just kept clipping in the wrong spot. I was like, please, please play ball with me. We get there in the end, as you can see. It ends up working perfectly. Just think it's cute. I would love a crafting room like this big. Like, imagine a whole room dedicated to like your hobbies and interests. I feel like that's not really, that would be such a luxury for so many people. Myself included. More hobby items. I was like, I want glue guns, I want knitting. I was like, let's get the yarn basket in here. All the hobby items. Because again, if you've got that spectacular view as you're crafting, how could you not be inspired, basically? How could you not be inspired to do yoga? I would happily just sit there as well. I just think it's cute. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here's the kitchen. There's the living room. Oh, it's stunning. Look at that. Like with the Kirby chairs as well. Here's the living room section with that little plant corner. So the little plant corner, again, with the footrest. There are so many like cozy little nooks. So even though it's a small apartment, you still feel like you've got loads of places you could go and still feel like at peace, you know? Oh, look, there's the view again. There's the view if you were sat in the chair. I'm on board with it. I'm on board with it. The bedroom. Again, it's super pink. I'm not mad at it. I've become a super pink girly and I'm on board. But it's so pretty. And like, even if you have the blinds up, you can look out the window and still enjoy the view. What more could you want? Maybe if they were motorized would be the best thing. So you could just gently wake them up without having to get out of bed. But yeah, there's a look at the bedroom. So you've still got these decorated doors. We've got decorated handmade furniture, some candles, lots of plants, lots of little like knick-knack bits. The stream room. Oh, it's gorgeous, the stream room. It's just so cozy. Like, that's what you want in a stream room. You want it to feel cozy. You want all the things you love there as well. The doggy can join in too. Oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. Give me this room. Can I move in? Who do I speak to about moving in? But there you go. There's the backdrop as well. From all angles. You get to see this from all angles here when I zoom through the walls. Just very pretty. It's very cute. So yeah, I think she's stunning. On through to the hobby section. Oh, there you go. Again, fantastic views. You've got all the plants, you've got the yoga mat, you've got all the crafting tables as well. Like, I don't really know what more you could want from this house other than maybe a roommate. But I guess that's why she has a dog. Just thinking. Look at that. Oh, just all the pinks and the pastels. And there's so, like, I feel like it's separated so well. There are so many different areas in there where you could go to as well. I just love it. I love it so much. Now, I do, when I upload this to the gallery, as you can see what I'm doing here, I had to remove walls so that I could upload it to the gallery. That's how apartments work. So if you do end up downloading this, you just have to put those walls you saw me remove, you just have to pop those back in. It's a really weird way that this system works. I don't know if they'll maybe change that in an upcoming update, maybe. But there you go. It goes onto the apartment. The Kirby inspired apartment goes onto the gallery. If you guys are looking for it, it's under my name, LifeAndBeth. It's super cute. It's super full of pink and joy and just general positive good vibes. It's just cute. That's all I can say. It's just the cute little vibes. So we upload this. Like I say, if you want it, search either LifeAndBeth is my EA tag, you can find that, or if you search Kirby Inspired Apartment, it should pop up so that you can download it. And it goes into San Myscino, one of the apartments there, so you can put it exactly where you want it, where I built it as well. If you want all the same views and the windows and bits, that's where you will do it from there. And there you have it. That is the Kirby themed apartment. I really hope you guys love this build as much as I did. It's pink, it's pastels, it's just good fun, and there's an adorable little corgi, and if you don't know, I have two myself and I adore their fluffy butts. So this build is right up my street. I freaking love it. Let me know if you do too. We did build the sim in a separate video, so if you want to see how we build our Kirby themed streamer sim, I think we ended up calling her Kelly, I forget which. I will say in that video that I'm sure it'll be linked up here somewhere if you want to watch that as well. But that's it from me, and I'll see you guys all around soon. Billy.